So Brenza puts the ball on the tee on the 35-yard line. And settle down, everybody. This crowd is ready. Jones from the 1-yard line to the middle and out to about the 19-yard line. Doug Nussmeier, the offensive coordinator, sticks with his same personnel. On first down, it's the play action. McCarron's going to throw deep. Norwood got it in midfield. Now show the Nevada offense. Handed back off to Lacey. Lacey behind the left tackle, and he crushes the defense for another first down, and there's a penalty flag as Lacey's helmet came off on the play. He would leave for a play unless it was ripped off, and there's a penalty, then he could stay on the field.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 48. 15-yard penalty, the end of the play, an automatic first down.
Quanjo, Warmack, Jones, Steen, and DJ Fluker. That's your offensive line. That's as good as it gets in college football. As good as any we've seen in several years. Lacey bolts middle, still going, end zone, and Eddie Lacy scores the first touchdown of the night. Eifert, the Mackey Award winner, is toward the bottom of your screen, and Golson on first down fires complete. Goes back to that far side, goes back to the well, and Eifert this time is out of bounds, juggling. They went twice in a row after D. Milner. Well, during that timeout instant replay at ample time, there was no notification down below, so Notre Dame will be punting, and Christian Jones is back deep for the Tide. Fair catch, and he signaled late. Fumble, flag comes down. Let's see if there was contact. He signaled for the fair catch at the 25-yard line. Ball was put down on the ground, but there was a penalty flag.
Interference with the opportunity to catch the kick. Kicking team number 41.
Second down and 7. We are blessed with having Rogers Redding, the national coordinator of football officials, up here in the booth with us. We're going to bring him in right after this play. Lacey on a screen, rips and spins like he normally does. And Rogers, I've got to ask you, let's start with that punt down there. It appeared to us in a replay that the Notre Dame player never made contact with the return man. So that was a good call, in your opinion. Okay, third down and 1. Here's Lacey for a first down, and the big fella is rumbling. 2,000-yard backs, Herbie, on this team. McCarron fires for the first down, and he comes right back to Marvin Shin, who is a redshirt freshman. On second and 5, spins it out to Amari Cooper, the very talented freshman from Northwestern High School in Miami. Lacey is in on third and 1. He gets the call, steps through and breaks into daylight. 10, headed in zone, down short of it. The nose tackle, Jesse Williams, is in as a blocking back, number 54. Gonna throw, touchdown, the other Williams, Michael Williams, the tight end. Sierra Wood is alongside Golson. And Golson rolls and throws again to the left, and he finally got Eifert a completion that time. Luster and fumble, ball on the ground. Alabama has recovered. Herbie, just in the nick of time, the Leprechaun arrives, and they do say that knee was down. Notre Dame retains possession. Second down. Now they're going to shovel a pass over to Sierra Wood. Wood picks up a first down, and he's close to the 35-yard line before Ed Stinson hauls him down on this first down and 10. And Riddick, who had a great game against USC, is stuffed at the point of attack. C.J. Mosley, an outstanding inside linebacker, was there.
This is a big series for Notre Dame's defense, down 14.
Yeldon cuts back to the left. Couldn't quite keep his balance.
They're running a lot to the left here behind the big left tackle Quanjo and big Chance Warmack, the left guard.
There's that play action that he favors. Throws downfield for the first down, and the receiver breaks free. Norwood took it across midfield. The Irish turn him loose. Norwood got 54 yards already tonight. Play action, fire, and that's complete to Cooper, the freshman from right here in Miami, and he slips down the sideline. Cooper's at the bottom of your screen. He's a deep threat. And AJ's looking his direction. Got Cooper, Amari Cooper down to the 6-yard line. He's the one who can take it deep. Just ask the Georgia Bulldogs. The nose guard is the fullback in that formation in front of Yeldon. They've already had a long touchdown drive. And now they have 2 over 80 yards as Yeldon takes it across. Herbie, let's go back. Do you remember our opener? Alabama took a 21-0 lead over Michigan. Only 23 total yards for the Irish and over 200 for Bama. Golson straight back, has good time, fires downfield, caught by Daniels. There's the young man, Herbie, who can start to turn things around for the Irish.
We kept him on the field for every single situation. Tonight's the first night he's starting in every play.
Needing 10 yards, Golson will try to take off, and he's not going to get it. Tackled at the 39, Jeffrey Pagan. Brian Kelly said, we got to go. We're down 3 scores. It's 4th down and 5. Got to make something happen. Golson going to fire deep. Jones, jump ball deflected by Blue. The JC transfer was under attack, and he made a fine play that time. And McCarron undoubtedly will be throwing for the 11th time in this game. Middle, open, got the first down. And is there a holding call? There's a penalty flag. We got 11:27 remaining here in the first half. Desperately needing to get on the scoreboard. Low kick, long, kneel back, fumbles, ball loose, headed for the sideline, dive, and it goes out of bounds. So the Irish will take over. Notre Dame fans are saying, come on here, Irish. Let's get it going. First down and 10. Riddick up the middle, explodes. And the center fielder waited for him and took him down at the 29. Lester. Braxton Cave, the strongest player on the Notre Dame team, is a center who blew that open. And this time, nothing doing. I mean, they were jumped. Clinton Dix got all over him. And it's a 3-touchdown lead for the champions of the Southeastern Conference. Here is Lacey. Patiently picks his way for another first down. Lacey again behind the left side. There's that spin move. Throws a defender aside. Just inside of 8 minutes remaining in the first half. Wide open is the tight end Michael Williams, who has one of their 3 touchdowns. With a little motion, Cooper's at the bottom of the set. McCarron going to go deep. Cooper breaks free. Oh, he couldn't quite get it. Or to have a home run. Cody Mandel, the Bama punter. Drives him back inside the 5-yard line. And he's going down at the 2-yard line.
First, Neal bobbles a punt that almost gives the ball back to Alabama, and now he fields a punt inside his own 5-yard line.
Meanwhile, Notre Dame trailing 21-0, and Herbie, they're coming out from the shadow of their own goal line. Golson from the end zone throws complete, and they finally get the tight end Eifert involved here. Fires to Daniels, and it was complete for a Notre Dame first down at the 32-yard line. They have not converted a first down on 3rd down yet. Play action. Golson under pressure. Spins away. Sacco and down. That was Hubbard staying with him, and Hubbard, you talk about size for a linebacker, 6'6". Here we go now, 2nd down and 8. Here's Yeldon. Barrels through for a 1st down.
See, I don't think they're thinking about 21-0 at the half. I think they're thinking 28.
On this 3rd and 3. Yeldon will follow Johnson. Johnson got blown up. And Yeldon with his 2nd effort breaks free. He did it on his own. McCarron, this time, Jones has got it inside the 10-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. McCarron throwing all the way. Drops it off. Lacey in a foot race, end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Tide rolling again. Curling in underneath again, coming after him with Eifert. Milner is there, and Nico Johnson dropped back. He's one of the outstanding veterans of this team. So the final seconds tick away. Alabama, 28. Notre Dame, nothing.
This is a drive where you want to get not just points on the board, but you want to get your team to believe, guys, this is possible.
Off the blitz, throws complete. And they went at Milner again. Daniels makes the reception. They're not backing away from 28's reputation.
No, it's probably the 5th time they've gone back into the boundary to try to attack one of the top corners in the country.
Had a broken clavicle in the BC game. Back off the injured list tonight. Golson fires other side, and Jones dives for the 1st down, maybe just a little bit short of it as it's spotted. Golson fires far side, one-on-one. Daniels, jump ball. Clinton Dix dives for it and got it. What a spectacular interception by number 6, who's had a whale of a game. He's a sophomore from Orlando, Florida. Jackson's got Cooper. So Lacey, 100-yard night, and works that far side.
Capron Lewis Moore is already out. That's 2 of the top defensive linemen on the Notre Dame front.
Play action. Rolling is McCarron. And it is complete to Norwood. Need 4 yards here. Got it. Jones to the Irish 46-yard line. You know, I saw that picture of Teo down in the middle of the Irish defense and Barrett Jones on the other side. Both of these fellows attended a whole lot of banquets and picked up hardware.
Well, you could make a pretty good argument that he's one of the most individual decorated players that's ever played for Alabama. That's saying something.
It's good to see that Nix is back, and Heather reports that the test on him was negative, able to play, and Lacey the ball carrier that time. And Lewis Nix was right there. It is unbelievable to me that they now have gone 6+ quarters in a BCS championship environment and have not given up a single point. Here's your 4th and 1, and Bama going for it with Lacey. He got it, slips through to the 33-yard line.
A.J. McCarron now again with this balanced attack, looking to continue to move the football deeper into Notre Dame territory.
Off that play action move of his, sidestep left, come back right. Cooper's wide open. Touchdown, Alabama. 34 yards, the combination that beat Georgia for the SEC championship. I know this one hurts right now, but there's another fine recruiting class coming in. Golson's a youngster, snapping off another completion to Eifert. Eifert will be playing Sunday football. He's one of the better tight ends we've seen.
Despite going into Tuscaloosa and taking on Nick Saban, they were the aggressor early in that game, and they had success early in that game to get themselves to believe. Notre Dame obviously down 14 here tonight in the 1st quarter.
Golson gives it back on a counter. Nothing but right. All over him. Mosley finally wrestles Wood down. 0 of 5 on 3rd down, and not favored on 3rd and 16. moving right, firing downfield, and he's got Jones. It's a 31-yard gain. Golson incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Eifert was the target.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 21. Contact to the helmet, a 15-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
Golson fires back, complete to Jones, and inside the 5-yard line, juggling it, however. Wood and Riddick are both there with Golson.
There you go.
Golson's going to keep it on an option look and take it in the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 2nd and 9, draw play. Yeldon powers his way for the first down. Kenyon Drake, a very good-looking sophomore from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. He probably is number 3 here tonight if they ever get there. 2nd down, and here comes Lacey on that little delay. He crosses the 35 for a first down. Russell with the stop for the Irish. McCarron comes toward the near side and puts it into Cooper's hands for a completion. Here's your 3rd down and 9. McCarron fires right at the mark. Let's see if he gets the spot. That was Williams, the tight end. Michael Williams. 3rd down and 4. Lacey bursts to the middle. Across the 20-yard line. Now Yeldon with 89 yards checks in. He's an outstanding receiver, remember. McCarron fires end zone, touchdown, Bama. Amari Cooper. 2nd down and 10 for Golson and the Irish. Far side, Daniels turns it up for a first down.
It's going to be fun to try to see which team has the best chance next year.
3rd down and 1. Golson fires complete to Eifert. Eifert slips a tackle, and he's to the 44-yard line. I saw a fellow tonight whose team is going to be in the top 5, Harvey. Kevin Sumlin, the Texas A&M coach. He did a fabulous job this year. Here's Golson. Wood flared, and Bama was ready for it. That play was jumped right away, and Blue makes a stop.
Johnny Manziel is going to become quite a story.
That youngster from Australia is going to play in the National Football League, too. He's a load. Golson fires middle. Daniels having a big game. 20 down to the 15. Daniels is probably the best weapon that Notre Dame has had tonight. He'd like to strike here with 8.5 minutes left. Forced. Wanted Jones to turn around and head back for the end zone, and got him. That was a little bit of a hand pattern as he told Jones to take off. Eifert is out to the right. There are 4 receivers as Riddick steps out. Riddick catches it for a Notre Dame touchdown. Yeldon tonight with 97 yards. McCarron, and it's dropped by Jones. They couldn't hook up. Incomplete. Coming. Golson not going to slip it. Sacked at the 25-yard line.
Second time, by the way, in a championship game that Bama's had 2 backs go over 100 yards. They did the same thing to Texas back in the 09 title game.
And one of them, Lacey, is the offensive MVP tonight. Saban has been, since going to Alabama, one of the great recruiters and one of the great evaluators of talent that I've been around. This is a guy who can go watch a high school football game and come back with somebody who wasn't even there to look at, but he'll see him during a game. They had to change the recruiting rules.
There's Barrett. He's hiding.
Pretty hard for Barrett Jones to hide.
Everybody's trying to hide him.
Saban knows he's coming.
Oh, you got DJ Fluker in the front.
I mean,
that'll hide
that.
Barrett.
Yeah, that's the total eclipse.
There we go.
Yo, baby.
Look at his face.
Oh, nice. Thanks a lot, guys. There they are. The process continues. And Saban with his 3rd national championship at Alabama. in 4 years.
He's all kidding aside. He's still trying to coach that last play.
There's no question. That's it. Stay tuned for the fourth BCS postgame show immediately following tonight's game.